People at Crescent International Airport froze when the police dog suddenly lunged straight into a baby stroller. Because what Rex found inside wasn't a baby, but something alive, engineered, and terrifying. I share new stories here every day, and I would really appreciate it if you hit subscribe and liked my video. Now let's jump back into my story. I'm sure you'll love it if you keep listening till the end. The morning at Crescent International Airport had started off calm sunlight across polished floors. Families laughing, business travelers rushing. Officer Grant walked beside his canine partner, Rex, the most trusted German Shepherd on the force. But today, Rex wasn't relaxed. His posture was stiff, nose twitching at every shift in the air. Something invisible had triggered him. Long before anyone else felt anything was wrong, when a supervisor requested a routine sweep near Terminal C, Grant complied. But as they moved, Rex locked onto something unseen. His ears snapped forward. His tail lowered. And then he pulled sharply, dragging Grant through crowds. Passengers stepped aside as the canine moved with laser-focused urgency. Rex halted near a woman pushing a stroller. She looked like any exhausted mother rushing to catch a flight yet. The dog exploded into frantic barking. "Make him stop," she cried, gripping the stroller tighter. Grant tried calming her, but Rex wouldn't let anyone touch the stroller or come near it. Then the impossible happened. Rex lunged. He leaped into the stroller, landing squarely on the blanket. The woman screamed. Officers ran from all directions. People filmed. Panic spread like wildfire. But when the blanket slipped away, the truth emerged. A baby lay inside, sleeping peacefully. But beside him, a small gray cylinder with a blinking light dot. At first, they feared a bomb. Grant ordered everyone back. Bomb techs rushed in. But the device gave strange readings: chemical traces, electrical pulses, unusual heat levels. Something wasn't right. Rex suddenly nudged the stroller, patting again, clawing at a hidden seam. A metallic strip was discovered inside a second container, matching the cylinders. Impossible. Biological signature. Then the scariest revelation of all. The containers were made to transport a living organism. And whatever had been inside was now missing. Rex paced, nose trembling, tracking an invisible scent along the stroller. A UV scan revealed glowing residue on the baby's onesie. Thin streaks and patterns that proved one thing: the organism had touched the child. The mother collapsed into a chair, sobbing. "Please, someone tell me what they put on my baby." Officers calmed her, but Rex wasn't done. He detected something else, another hidden compartment beneath the stroller. When they opened it, a second capsule lay broken in half, clawed open from the inside, meaning the organism hadn't been removed. It had escaped. It had slipped out somewhere between the parking garage and the terminal. Rex followed the scent trail into a maintenance corridor, where glowing streaks, footprints of something small, erratic, and bioengineered, crossed the floor. Toward a vent. The vent was slightly open. The organism had crawled into the ventilation system. Grant's blood ran cold. The mother trembled. Officers radioed in panic, and then the situation became even worse. Security reported armed individuals entering Terminal D, asking for a woman with a stroller. Someone planted the organism. Someone was coming to retrieve it. And whatever the creature was engineered for, it wasn't meant to stay dormant for long. Chaos erupted across the airport as emergency alarms blared. Officers scrambled to evacuate passengers, while Rex, nose glued to the floor, sprinted after the creature's scent. Grant followed close behind, adrenaline pulsing. Inside the service corridor, UV scans revealed the organism's glowing trail leading straight into the ventilation system. Technicians confirmed the worst. The creature was small, fast, engineered, and highly valuable on the black market biotech scene. Is Lee worth millions? Someone had used the mother and her sleeping baby as unwilling smugglers. Before the investigation could continue, 3 armed men burst into Terminal D, each carrying a sleek black case. They matched the description the mother had given the man in the elevator who leaned too close to the stroller. Officers attempted to arrest them, but the criminals scattered in different directions. One sprinted toward the hallway, where the mother and baby were protected. Rex tore after him like lightning. He launched himself into the man's side, knocking him to the ground. Grant pinned the suspect and demanded answers. The man grinned through bloody teeth. "You have no idea what you let loose and what it's designed to do." Before Grant could press further, a tech's voice erupted through his radio. "The organism has reached the central ventilation hubbits, moving toward the exterior exhaust. If it escaped outside, it would vanish and likely be picked up by the criminal's accomplices." Waiting beyond airport security, Grant sprinted alongside Rex as they followed the UV trail to the large, exterior exhaust panel. It was half unscrewed, tampered with recently. Inside the vent, a tiny shape shimmered, no bigger than a mouse, covered in faint iridescent scales, moving with unsettling, unnatural speed. One more second and it would slip into open air. "Rex!" Grant shouted. The dog dove, his jaws clamped onto the creature's tail like extension firm enough to stop it, gentle enough not to kill it. The organism emitted a pulse of electrical energy, making the metal vent crackle. Grant grabbed Rex and yanked both of them backward, slamming the exhaust panel shut behind them. Technicians arrived with a containment capsule and sealed the creature inside. It curled into a dormant state once captured, shimmering faintly behind reinforced glass. Grant exhaled shakily. "We got it." A moment later, officers escorted the mother down the corridor. She clutched her baby tightly, tears streaking down her cheeks. "Is it over?" she whispered. Grant nodded softly. "It's over. You and your son are safe." The woman dropped to her knees, sobbing into the baby's hair. Rex approached her gently, lowering his head. She placed a trembling hand on his fur. "You saved my son," she whispered. "You saved all of us." Hours later, as the airport reopened and authorities prepared to transport the captured organism to a high-security lab, a lead scientist approached Grant. "You don't understand what your dog prevented," the man said quietly. "This creature wasn't meant to hurt just a few people. If it had reached a populated area, it could have triggered a chain reaction. He may have saved an entire city." Grant looked down at Rex, eyes softening. "Yeah," he said, scratching the dog's neck. "He always knows." As the mother prepared to leave, she handed Grant a small note. "Tell the dog he's my angel." Rex barked once, proud and triumphant. And just like that, the airport finally fell silent. Thanks for watching till end. Please like and subscribe my channel. I will be very thankful to you.